Este es un programa pagado. Los comentarios que se hagan en el mismo no representan necesariamente la opinión de JJ Publicidad y Entre Mujeres Radio.
Buhay sa Amerika. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Napaka-espesyal ng ating presentation for today's episode. Nasa 32nd episode na tayo, Rebecca. Ang aking magandang co-host for today is no other than Miss Rebecca Jo Acero, beauty queen, model, philanthropist, and now, what else is going on with your career, Rebecca? Say hello to our audience.
Hello, everyone. It's just keeping busy, keeping up, staying out of trouble. I just started a new Polynesian dance school.
Yeah.
So that's something new and interesting that's going on in my life.
That is so exciting. And today's episode, talagang mai-inspire kayo at mai-excite. Kasi hindi lang magagaling at mga inspiring na mga second generation Filipino ang nasa sa show natin ngayon. Especially, we have several of the celebrities in town. Today's episode, we will have the Prince of R&B, Mr. Gabriel Barcenilla is in the house. And, of course, panghuhuli kita, DJ Pat. And kasama rin natin ang coach, PBA League coach, assistant coach, Coach Jonathan Banal. Darating siya. Nasa sa show natin ngayon. Eto na ang ating pinaka very inspiring DJ.
Thank you.
Psychopath Patrick
you.
Caravillas.
Thank you. Thank you for
Magandang
having me.
umaga, Patrick.
Hello,
Thank you
good
for
morning.
coming all the way from East Valley.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
So-
Glad to be here. Thank you
Yes.
for having me.
Patrick,
Yes.
meet Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
Nice to meet you,
Yeah,
Patrick.
yes.
And everybody, meet DJ Patrick.
What's up, guys?
DJ
Psychopath.
Psychopath
Yep.
Patrick Caravillas.
Yes.
My
yes.
God. DJ Patrick,
Yes.
why would you choose that name?
Psychopath came from a funny story.
Yeah.
Back when I first started, there's a TV show called Married with Children.
Uh-huh.
And in the TV show, there is a character called Psycho Dad. And so Psycho Dad was kind of like, in there. And so my name is Patrick. And so it became Psychopath. And
The
then,
good dad.
Yeah, but I'm only psycho on the turntables. So I'm only crazy on the turntables.
So today's episode,
Yeah, I'm
today,
crazy.
We're safe.
Yeah, you guys are good. Yeah.
No, he's really a good guy because I met DJ Patrick when he is helping our Balisong music.
Yes, my fellow
Yes.
Balisong mates.
Yes.
Yes. We are part of a group called Balisong Music. Ray and Ralston, Wolftown, to all the MCs out there.
Yes.
Yep.
Kaya and not only that, he is the DJ and mixer at 101.1 FM, The Beat.
Yes, that is
right?
correct. Yes.
What made you want to become a DJ?
DJing was always like a hobby for me. At first it was a hobby for me, and then eventually, after going to audio engineering school, I found out that DJ was kind of like my calling. So I just figured give it a shot.
What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
Is that your childhood dream?
Most likely, yeah. I mean, I wanted to be involved in music in some sort of way. So.
And I heard that you studied nursing too in the
Yes,
beginning.
yes. I graduated my LPN, but I just didn't really use it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And this is something that unusual for Filipinos. Usually we're all in the medical field, engineering or something.
Right.
Did your parents ever, what was their reaction?
Well, at first they are obviously with the Filipino parents, and they wanted me to have something to fall back on, and especially with being nurse, that's a great job stability, but it was something that I just had to try, and like inside my heart, and I've had the resources and I have the will to do it, so might as well give it a shot.
That's right.
Yeah.
And look where you are now.
Yeah, well, thanks. Thank you.
That
Thank
is
you.
one thing that is very inspiring with DJ Patrick,
It is.
because it's not easy to be a DJ at that establishment.
Yeah. I mean, starting from I started as an intern.
Yeah.
And kind of like working my way
How
up.
did you start? Tell us.
Well, I've been with the Beat for about 9 years now.
Uh-huh.
I kind of started off as an intern, kind of worked my way up, and then maybe about 2 years as an intern, they gave me an opportunity to be on air. So from there, I just took my opportunity, and I've been on ever since.
Wow. I heard that you also went to Sunny Studios, right? In
Oh yes, yeah.
California?
When I was in Santa Monica, I interned for Sony Studios. Yeah, so
Well,
That's awesome.
yeah, that's good.
Rebecca, you have any question?
I do. So you said you've been doing this for 9 years. What advice do you have for young DJs out there that are just starting up themselves?
I would say get a foundation for it first. Because I actually teach a DJ school over at Trill. So if anyone wants to get trained in the art of DJing, I teach. It's called Turnstiles DJ Training. But yeah, I mean, I would kind of like just give them advice. Be like, learn the basics, learn mixing, learn scratching, give a good foundation to it, and then from there, kind of like go on your own.
And their
route.
own, yeah.
Because DJing has so many different valleys and ways you can go on and do different things. You could be like a
Yeah.
wedding DJ, club DJ, radio DJ, all sorts of that stuff.
And
so.
what's your specialty?
I kind of want to be a little bit of everything.
Ah.
Yeah, I want to be that Mr. All Around.
What's your most the experience as a DJ that you were can't forget?
I've had a couple. I've been able to DJ for a couple of Grammy-nominated artists.
Wow.
Yeah. Charlie Tuna. I've also been able to DJ for Baby Bash and a couple other MCs. I'm also part of a local hip-hop crew out here. Shout out to Avenue of the Arts. What's up, guys? They are a local Arizona hip-hop collective, and we are comprised of about 15 members.
Wow.
So, yeah, we're pretty
So you
big.
also dance?
Oh, no, I don't dance. I just I'm in the
dance with your
background.
hands.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm glad to be sitting at the table with him.
Hey.
Yes. Rebecca is a very, very good dancer.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Nice.
If we did not have a lot of guests today, I would be asking Rebecca to give
Oh,
us
yeah,
a
yeah.
performance. But
There's plenty of talent in the valley.
we-
Oh, it is,
so much. And that is one thing that is so inspiring about Arizona's community.
I agree.
People did not know that we have that.
Oh, there's a lot of talented,
Treasures,
yeah,
yes.
especially Filipino Americans out here in Arizona. We are very talented, dancing, singing,
Yeah, and
DJing.
look at that. We got here in the house. We have not just one, but several in today's show. And another thing, you know that, Rebecca, last Thursday was the his Heritage Month. And finally, the Sons has given the Filipino a night to celebrate our culture.
Yes, that was really awesome.
And I saw you there.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
I really wish I was there, but unfortunately, I have to go to work.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
That's my bread and
Yeah,
butter, you know.
Duty calls. Yeah,
Yes. So tell us, anything happening in that one?
Oh, yeah, there was tons of Filipino, and I'm glad that everyone showed up and supported. It was really awesome. Wolftown and Ray Ray, Bali Song Music, they did a great job.
I
So.
saw you were right in front of the.
Yeah, we were out in pregame right in the front plaza.
Wow.
Yes, and it's really cool that we now have enough community to have a Filipino Heritage Night for the Sons.
Yes,
That's
It's really
right.
dope.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the Sons and anyone in the valley should recognize Filipino is the most populated Asian community in the valley.
Yes.
Nice,
So
yes.
they cannot refuse.
No,
to
yeah, we're
promote
here.
us
We're already
now.
here,
We
yeah.
now have the most number of
we're here now.
people in the community.
Yeah.
And thank you to all those Filipinos who came and supported
Yes.
this Filipino Heritage Night at the Sons. Maybe next year they can continue to invite us, right?
Yeah, definitely. We would
Yeah.
love to. I would love that.
And any more question, Rebecca?
What kind of message do you want to convey to Filipino Americans, other Filipino Americans out there?
I would like us to convey, like, basically, for our community to be more solid together. You know what I mean? Like, if we are all together as one, they can't stop us. Like I said, we're already here, and so if we have a group, and there's nothing that we can't accomplish
That's
as
right.
a group, you know? So,
That's true.
You know, I when I was talking to DJ Patrick, I was so blown away by what he has accomplished as for a Filipino starting here in America. I mean, you grew up here, right?
yes. My two parents, we moved here about in the late 80s, like 84, 85, around there. So my dad was, he was very big in the Filipino community. He was part of a Filipino group called the Samahang Bainihan.
Yeah.
There. So he was very involved in it. So, you know, teaching us, as me and my younger brother, we learned like tinikling, the basic cultural dances. So it was a good thing.
I think it's really good to learn the basic of our culture.
Yes.
And we applaud Rebecca because now she's teaching the young generations, and not only young, but even old folks to
all
dance.
generations.
That's all.
She is a teacher, dance teacher, and then a DJ right here who's teaching the young folks to not only venture on one particular field, but everyone is now in open and equal opportunity to showcase their talent.
Yeah, definitely.
Sabi ko nga, others are still digging the ground.
Right.
Yes,
But
they are.
DJ Patrick has already broken the ceiling
I
for
appreciate that.
being
Thank you so
able
much.
to.
That's really, I appreciate that.
Tell us, how was your journey going to becoming a DJ?
Well, I kind of just started off as so at the radio station. I just started off as an intern, but you know, training as a DJ, I train every day. I practice every day. I still, I still want to be sharp, and I still want to continue to progress, and and I still want to make music and kind of just collaborate with everyone, just because I'm ready to work now. So
yes, and one thing too that is amazing is that DJ Patrick is actually pinapanood ko yung video niya nawala ako. So one thing I am so impressed with you is you work with not only Filipinos.
Correct. Yes, I work with all. I'm being with the radio station. With not just Filipinos. I deal with all sorts of races and shapes and forms, colors. But it's a good thing. Ages, young, old. Especially with the radio station, it's a really good outlet for me. That gets me out there.
I think that's one way how we can continue to improve as well as be promoted more is through networking with.
But when I see Filipino Americans coming up like that, it makes me really happy. If they're in my industry, we always give a little bit more love to them. But
that's true.
Yeah.
Well, the same way with us. Whenever we see a Filipino rising, is for me every time when I saw you first time, I felt like, oh my God, I did not know he was a Filipino when I met him at the Trill, trying
Trill
to
Hip-Hop
help
shop,
Ralston and Ray to get their video shooting. Video.
For the land. Our single for the land.
That's the first time I met him, and I felt like, wow, this guy is really good because he helped the younger generation.
Yeah. I mean that's only right? Because if we don't pass it to the younger generation, who are we gonna?
You're gonna lose it.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. So Rebecca, there is so much hope for you and all the younger generations with all the things that are happening in our community, right?
Yes, there is. There's a lot of hope, and it's amazing how much there is. There's so many willing people to give.
And that's true. Our community is actually a very giving community.
Very.
Especially when they see that there's a need. Our community is right there.
They all band together.
Yes. Maybe I can mention our sister Maribeth Pasqua. There is right now there's a GoFundMe that is going on to support her. Her mom just passed away, and Ben Barranco and Chad Hapan just put this GoFundMe account to support Maribeth, and they already reached their $2,000 goal. But
Yeah, it shows the power.
yeah, not only on that, even the what do you call this? There is an earthquake that is happening in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Or happen in the Philippines, in Mindanao, and even in Luzon. One of our sister, her name is Queen Jocelyn Silbosa Kennedy,
Yep.
is doing a fundraising effort to help those who were affected, and the community is responding. So I hope that through the show we can mention, and let's continue to support one another,
Always,
and
always.
especially our talents
Oh,
that are
yes.
we have here. Do you have any word of advice to
Um,
close our episode, our
Well,
segment?
I would just say keep at it. Don't stop. If sometimes it may seem hard, but it'll be worth it at the end.
Well, that is true.
Yeah.
Just the grit is
Yes,
what
yes,
we need,
definitely.
right?
Yeah.
And
Good advice.
the people are already there to support us.
Yes.
So, Javier, are we ready for our first commercial? Magbabalik po ang Buhay-Buhay sa Amerika. Oh my God.
At magbabalik po ang buhay-buhay sa Amerika. Huwag kayong aalis.
Women's Federation for World Peace is an NGO in general consultative status with the Economic and Social Council of the United Nations. We are women working together to establish a culture of heart in the family, community, nation, and world in order to achieve genuine and sustainable peace under God by empowering women with knowledge, skills, and supportive community to discover their unique value and bring lasting peace. For more information and to become a member, visit our website at wfwp.us today. Congratulations, Buhay sa Amerika!
At muli pong nagbabalik ang buhay-buhay sa Amerika ni Rhia Luz.
Hola mga kababayan, muli po na sa second segment na tayo ng Buhay-Buhay sa Amerika. And sabi ko sa inyo ang gaganda ng ating mga guests today. And as I mentioned earlier when I do live, we have the Philippines treasures. Mga Perez andito. And nandito ang kanilang mga usbong at bunga ng kanilang mga pinaghirapan. Can you imagine to get Coach Jonathan Banal at Buhay-Buhay sa Amerika? Coach, good morning!
Good morning.
Yeah, can you come closer? Kasi talagang, nako, sobrang gwapo pala talaga nito. It's been a dream of mine to meet Coach Jonathan Banal.
Thank you for having me here. Nice to finally meet you po.
Thank you so much. Rebecca, I only learned about him last night. That he is in the
That was quick.
He's in the house.
That
He's
was
in
quick.
Arizona. He was just visiting on a very short trip. So when Madam Alma said you're in the house, and I'm like, why not? Can we have him on the show? Even though we have already set our Prince of R&B to be our main guest today, but we got Coach Koy Banal in addition to this. No, Coach Jonathan Banal. Nakatingin kasi ako sa tatay. Coach, would you tell us how is your journey in becoming a PBA D-League assistant
coach.
coach of Marinero,
Marinero.
and now also the Philippine Navy women's basketball team coach.
It started when me and my dad we talked to the owner of the Marinerong Filipino. So it started there. Then yun, as few years passed, I became assistant coach of my dad in the PBA as well. Ayun, so dun po nagsimula yung pagiging
Wow.
coach ko.
Ang galing-galing ng history ng mga banal. Once mention a banal, everyone in the Philippines knows. Coach
Yeah.
Koy, Coach Joel, and now Coach Jonathan.
Yes.
So there is something that I felt really moved when I heard about that you got diagnosed with lupus.
Yes.
And yet you still continue.
Yes, yes.
Tell us, how is that? Many Filipinos actually never knew. They hear this diagnosis, but they don't know. Do you have any? Can you tell us about this?
I've searched.
No,
that,
how about yung symptoms mo, or would you like to tell
symptoms,
them?
I was just coughing for
Yeah.
a month. Then after a while, it got really bad. So I went to the emergency room. Then I was misdiagnosed with
Yeah. So I'm so glad na through you, many people can actually learn from this about this disease.
yes.
Kasi
It has no cure, but hopefully I'm getting better now.
yeah, you are
Yeah.
getting better.
From 20 medicines down to 1.
Wow.
What did they misdiagnose it as?
It's a viral infection, just a
Okay.
viral. Then it went so bad that I was rushed to the emergency room, and they diagnosed me for a week. I was in the ICU.
Wow.
Then
And because of misdiagnosis.
Yeah.
It's a very important thing
Yeah,
to know that we really have to be aware of this disease. As a Filipinos, we don't know much about this. You and Rebecca actually could be Rebecca is an epilepsy awareness advocate.
wow.
Yeah.
You know, this beautiful lady here is an see?
Tongue twister, tongue twister.
Epilepsy advocate
Yes.
and awareness advocate as well.
So, yeah.
So maybe that's another project you can do
Yes.
in the future.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So tell us more about your journey as coach.
I got recommended by a former batchmate in the Navy, so that's why I
Did
got
you be were you a Navy before?
yes, direct enlisted.
Nice.
Yes.
Sorry.
So it's okay. So that's how I started in coaching the women's basketball.
Oh, wow. Siguro they are all like have inspired kasi ang gwapo-gwapo niya eh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how did the diagnosis did it affect you to how did it
At
affect your
first,
desire to become
the meds
continue
are
your
really
yeah.
strong, so I had to take it one day at a time. Just be positive, just move forward. Because if I'm thinking about problems or what I'm feeling, I will not be effective during the day. So I just pray and keep moving forward, because that's life.
Yeah.
You just have to move forward, and just want to give inspiration to the people who are having a bad time or good, not really going their way. Just be positive always.
That's-
Just want to give glory to God.
Yes.
What happened in my life. Just wanna show people that God is good. God is
And
good.
continues to bless you.
Yes.
And that
I
is
keep on counting my blessings, so many. So I'm just thankful.
yeah, and that's why God can continue to use you. I
Yes.
heard from your
Yes.
dad that your original name is Jonathan Emmanuel
Yes.
Banal,
Yes.
meaning a blessing and God is with you.
Yeah.
Right, Coach Koy? Sabi ni Coach Koy, nabigyan niya ako ng idea yesterday. So, and you are a fighter ever since you were born. Premature, he was only 2.3 pounds. Wow. Are you this big or maybe
I
this?
don't know.
But look what God has made out of,
Guwapo.
sabi ni Rebecca, guwapo. Yun lang alam niyang Tagalog eh.
Bisaya.
Bisaya. Yeah. So, Rebecca, do you have any question?
Yeah, how do you spread awareness with lupus? How do you spread awareness about that?
Actually, I don't. I just posted on my social media account that I had lupus and I just keep on fighting.
Because your story could help others that could possibly get misdiagnosed.
So doesn't affect me in my coaching. Just wanna show the people that I can still work at a high level.
That's true. A diagnosis or any medical condition does not define who you are. What you do in life is what will define who you are.
Yes.
Just like you, Rebecca, an amazing woman, and then Coach Jonathan.
Thank you po.
Maybe that is really a good thing, when a celebrity talks about their weakness, like their illness, it doesn't mean they are down.
Yes.
But maybe that is how God can continue to raise you up.
And I believe also po that everything happens for a reason.
That's
so
right.
It's true.
maybe you're down now, but eventually you'll get there.
And by the way, you know that he just turned 1 year anniversary on married.
3 years.
3 years na ba? Oh
3
my
years
God. Kasi last year ko lang siya naging kaibigan eh. Hindi ko alam. Oo. 3 years,
Years na po kami ng wife ko.
congratulations.
Shout out to my wife.
Yeah, the beautiful Anna.
She's in Dubai.
Yeah, and what does Anna do?
She's a flight attendant for Emirates.
Wow.
So she's based there and I'm based in Manila. So we're in a long distance relationship. But
That's hard.
yeah, that's hard. But we just have to work it out.
Yeah, how many times do you meet each other?
Like 2 to 3 times if she has Manila flights. But it's just a 24-hour layover. So just have to make the most of
Just
it.
a 24-hour layover.
Oh my
yes.
That's
God.
all it is.
That is hard. I had experienced long distance relationship and it's not easy. So before the show ends, maybe we can show how handsome the dad is. Can we be able to invite Coach Koy Banal in the house? Coach Koy, halika para makita ng madla at makita kung sino ang mas pogi.
Siyempre, new generation.
Ayan. Kasi Coach, how do you feel about having your son here?
Of course, very positive because been missing them.
Yeah.
All my children. It's been a year now that since I left Manila. So
Anong masasabi mong ang pride and joy ng Banal continuing the legacy of becoming the coach generation?
As I always encourage my children, just to keep on keeping on. Just keep on doing what he thinks. That's its purpose.
Yes.
And I believe if you are in the right direction, if you're doing your purpose, I believe
will continue to
you
use
can
you.
do a lot of positive things. Positive. You can be a positive influence to a lot of people.
That's right. Just like what you do. Coach Jonathan, this is the first time maybe the two of you are in the same interview.
A lot of
in Amerika.
In
Arizona.
So,
Yes.
how,
Pilipinas
how about, do you have anything to say to your dad? Especially now is November, Thanksgiving month.
I just want to say I'm thankful to Dad because of all the advices, all the positive advices that he gives me, even if I'm down. Just want to continue his legacy and my uncle's legacy and my mentor's legacy, who are champion coaches as well in the Philippines.
Yes,
So
Coach
hopefully
Joel.
I surpass them, or
Oh yes,
I don't know.
You can
you
do
will.
it.
Very
You will
eager.
do
Yeah.
Yes. And because of what he had been through, you can surpass
Right.
anybody.
Just to give you a short background, yung first head coaching job niya sa Philippine Navy, he went to the finals right away.
Wow.
Semis.
See?
Semis lang ba yun?
Semis.
Oh, my bad.
It's fine. For a first-time coach.
Yeah,
So talagang God has so much in store for our younger generation Filipinos, whether back home or here in America. So thank you so much, Coach
Thank you.
Jonathan Banao,
Thank you for having me.
for being here on our show. For the first time, I finally meet
Yeah.
the man, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Coach Jonathan.
Can I give a
Banao.
shout out?
Yes, please.
Shout out to Ninong Rene and Ate Mabel and our friends in Phoenix at Tita Alma and our Phoenix family here.
How about in the Philippines too?
Uh,
We reach
my-
Philippines.
Yes, my relatives in the Philippines, hello, and to my mother-in-law, hi.
And to your beautiful wife.
Yes. Ayan.
Tuwing darating ang mga banal dito, nagpapakilig eh. Yeah. Last time, pinakilig mo kami.
May nagpakilig kasi
Yeah, kaya ganun din. God has continued to bless you and inspire you, and may God continue to use you and your talents forever and ever.
Amen.
And with that, we will be back. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
At magbabalik po ang Buhay-Buhay sa Amerika. Huwag kayong aalis.
Women's Federation for World Peace is an NGO in general consultative status with the Economic and Social Council of the United Nations. We are women working together to establish a culture of heart in the family, community, nation, and world in order to achieve genuine and sustainable peace under God by empowering women with knowledge, skills, and supportive community to discover their unique value and bring lasting peace. For more information and to become a member, visit our website at wfwp.us today. Congratulations, Buhay Buhay sa Amerika!
Nagbabalik ang Buhay-Buhay sa Amerika ni Rhia Luz.
Hola mga kababayan, nako nasa napaka-exciting time natin ng 32nd episode ng Buhay-Buhay sa Amerika. Can you imagine to get all these celebrities in one show, Rebecca?
No, I'm glad we did though.
Yes, especially
all guapo.
Yeah.
All so talented.
And I have Rebecca with me as my co-host. Talagang kailangan ko ng kasama kasi talagang ang galing ng ating mga guest celebrity.
Salamat.
Look who we got. The Prince of R&B of Arizona is in the house. Look. Oh my God. Gabe, good morning.
Good morning.
Gabriel Barcenilla.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Finally. Rebecca, I met Gabe, or I saw Gabe's performance at Arnel Pineda's 2018
December?
Yes, December concert of Arnel Pineda here at Celebrity Theater.
Yes.
And at that time, I was wowed, especially at Gabe. You said at the time you prayed to perform at that stage.
It was actually the year before that
Yeah.
I told myself, I was like, I remember watching a different artist at that time, the year before, and I was like, I told my friends, like, I'm gonna be here, and I prayed to, and it was crazy, like, you know, it's crazy, like, how you just, like, you put this energy and you just have this good, like, positive vibes, and you just put it back into the earth, and it just returns it back to you because you just, you know, you keep working hard and you stay positive, you know?
Yes.
So, yeah.
And the same prayer I have actually when I was watching you, and I say, one of these days I could get him in my show. Can you imagine that that prayer has been answered? Gabriel Barcenilia is in the house. Come closer para mas lalo akong gumanda. Kasi guwapo yung kasama ko.
He's single, right?
Yes.
Because you don't want to get in trouble with the girlfriend.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Gabriel, would you be able to clarify that question? Because maraming magtatanong pagkaraan ito. Are you single?
Yes, I am.
I am so
And there we
busted
go.
to
Now
my
you're
husband.
not.
I am already married. But to all of you who are single out there, kaya talagang lalong mai-in-love. Kaya pala, oh, I'm sorry, I keep on talking and I forgot that you don't speak Tagalog.
I understand Tagalog and,
good?
I understand Tagalog and Visayan.
Oh, wow. You too.
Multi-talented.
Yeah. You know, one thing what I like about Gabriel is talagang when he performs,
Energy.
oh my God, energy. Tell us, where did you get that energy?
I get it a lot from just being around my family, because I realize that the Filipino culture is like very like full of just art and artistic and just, you know, and it's just like, it's, you know, I take it in with me when it comes to my music, and of course watching a lot of things here in the US from American artists too, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
That's amazing. He's very impressive.
Yes.
From head to toe, look at that. Performance to the max talaga. Total performance. Kaya talagang he's the prince of R&B in Arizona now and the world in the future.
I appreciate that.
Yes. So when I see you perform, you are like a mixture of Michael Jackson, Usher, Bruno Mars, and Gary B is what comes in mind.
Oh,
I
so
have a little
pure
bit of
energy.
Yeah. So how did you learn to do those?
Dancing?
Yes.
I remember when I used to be back in the Philippines because I was born in Manila. So my parents were always out of town, you know, playing chess tournaments, and they left me with Lola. So and she used to play me all kinds of music, and I learned how to moonwalk at the age of 4. And I just, you know, coming down here in the U.S., I had the beauty of getting to meet a lot of very talented dancers in the Arizona community. I used to train, dance and train with like Jukebox, which is Kuya Patrick knows Ray Ray's, because Ray Ray is the, you know, the one of the head teachers there too.
Wow.
And also I've been got a chance to dance with like the Electrolytes, having a couple of them in the music video, and their America's Best Dance Crews like winners.
Wow.
And just a lot of dancers here and singers. I've just been, you know, just watching a lot of videos too. So.
And then that's one thing I like about you, because you just don't sing. You perform, act, play, rap.
Yes.
So Gabriel, with all this passion in the air going on, how long have you been dancing and singing and all the other talents that we've uncovered?
I actually used to be tone deaf when I was younger. I didn't know how to sing at all. Like, so I was just jealous when I go to Filipino like events, like Filipino like family parties that we have every week. Everyone's singing karaoke, and I'm just sitting there like, I can't even sing. Like, this making me feel some type of way, because I'm always the one that has to sit on the couch and like, well, Dad can sing. So I was like, it's a bummer, but you know, I was actually a songwriter first. I danced first too. Then as time grew on, I just, you know, it was very therapeutic. So I started putting melodies and words into the songs that I was writing. So it kind of, and that's where my songwriting came in. Then I learned how to sing, and Mom and Dad, of course, were very supportive.
Yes.
And it was nice to have that love, like growing up, to have Mom and Dad very, very supportive, because not everyone has that that luxury of having Mom and Dad. It's like, yeah, go full force, 100%. We got your back. You know what I mean? Because it's a very tough industry. So yeah, so.
talking about your mom and dad.
That support system is
That
great.
is
Yes.
so
We talked about the community being
Yes.
supportive with each other. It's another thing when your family is
Yes.
supportive of you and your
course.
dreams. Yeah.
That's true. And you know, Rebecca, we are very fortunate that Grandmaster, Olympic chess master and grandmaster, both of his parents
Yeah.
are Olympian.
They are.
Yes,
of
my
chess.
mother was the captain of the Filipino chess team, and my father was junior back-to-back world champion, the
And-
only Asian to ever do it
Yeah.
of all time. So,
And you must be so proud of them.
of course, that's why. Like, where do you think I get all this passion and hunger from? Because like when you have parents like that have been, you know, that've always been working so hard my whole entire life, you kind of look at that and it's just like, you know, mom and dad has just been great role models for me. So, you know, and you know, as a son, you kind of like feel a little bit of that pressure or that challenge, but you know what, I love pressure. You know, without any sense of pressure, any sense of you know, struggle, you can't grow as a person. You need struggle, you need pressure to grow, you know. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or that really sums up everything, to think that ang galing-galing niyang kumanta, ang galing mag-perform. And maybe since your mom and dad are here, would you be able to sing for us a little bit? Some song?
Oh yeah, of course.
Javier?
Yeah.
I actually have prepared a song for our Prince of R&B to sing. You would be able to roll that video or the sound so we can have our
She wants
Prince
to
of
be
R&B.
serenaded.
Yeah, sample lang tayo.
Of course.
It's a sample. And maybe we can have the mom and dad to come over while he sings.
So Gabriel's gonna serenade all the ladies out there.
Yes, serenade all the ladies and
serenade.
parents out there.
Would you dance if I asked you to dance? Would you run and never look back? Would you cry if you saw me crying? Would you save my soul tonight? Would you tremble if I touched your lips? Would you laugh? Oh, please tell me this. Now would you die for the one you love? Hold me in your arms tonight. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I would stand by you forever. You can't take my breath. Would you swear that you'll always be mine? Or would you lie? Would you run and hide? Am I in too deep? Have I lost my mind? I don't care, you're here tonight. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I would stand by you forever. You can't take my breath away. Oh, I just wanna hold you. I just wanna hold you. Oh yeah. Am I in too deep? Have I lost my mind? I don't care, you're here tonight. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain, oh yeah. I would stand by you forever. You can take my breath away. I can be your hero. I can kiss away the pain, and I will stand by you forever, baby. You can take my breath away, away, away. You can take my breath away. I can be your hero.
You are my hero. That is so inspiring.
So now we know Gabriel's going to be busy because he's going to be saving a lot of people.
Yes. And saving a lot of heartache. Oh my gosh. First time I was serenaded in the show, I feel like. Yeah.
That needs to happen more often.
Yeah.
That's
My
an
God.
honor.
Gabriel Barcenilia, you truly are the prince of R&B.
I really appreciate that. Or yeah, this is
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God, that voice is so amazing.
Teach me.
Yes. So now you have the chance. He said he's tone deaf.
I have a chance.
yeah.
We're blown away.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I didn't want it to stop.
Yeah, I was asking him for one line and he gave us the
whole
whole
song.
So mga kababayan, what an opportunity we have here at Buhay sa Amerika. So Gabe, to close this segment,
Okay.
tell us, do you have anything to tell your parents? If I know they're watching and they're here,
Yes.
but something that they've been supporting you all the time. Anything to say?
I mean, all I can really say is just thank you, Mom and Dad. Just there was a lot of tough times in my life that I felt like giving up. But Mom and Dad always told me there's gonna be a lot of times in your life that you're not always gonna have a very clean road, straight road to just keep driving towards soon. There's gonna be a lot of bumps and a lot of tough times. But it's nice to have Mom and Dad as a rock that I can always depend on and just. There was a lot I remember at the beginning of this year, I lost my voice, and that was one of the toughest things that I've ever come across, and I thought it was done for good, but, I just prayed a lot, and I had Mom and Dad to just tell me everything's going to be okay, you know what I mean? And I think that's the greatest feeling ever, just to know that you can always come home to somebody that loves you for who you are, and always will support you no matter whatever you go through, so.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
What a wonderful son you are. And we are so grateful to you for coming to our show.
Of course.
And such an opportunity for us to see the rising sun.
And here.
Yes.
And here.
Yes. We have the R&B prince of not only Arizona. We have the rising star right here on our show. And Gabe, when you pack the stadium, would be able to, can Rebecca and I come in there sneak in?
You don't have to sneak in. Backstage all day.
Right! See? Mga kababayan.
Backstage.
Yes,
Backstage.
we got the Prince of R&B right here at Buhay sa Amerika. Let's continue to support
And I'm always going to be
Gabriel Barcenilia.
And I want to say thank you for having me on the show. It's nice to have such a very strong it's nice to have a very strong Filipino community, because if it wasn't for my culture, I wouldn't have been able to do music and all this stuff. But there's a lot of inspiration coming from, Filipinos are one of the greatest dancers in the world.
That's
too,
right.
and
That's why
singers.
we got him in the house today. So mga kababayan, we have the Philippines treasures here on the show today. Let's continue to support Mr. Gabriel Barcenilia.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Gabe, for coming.
Of course.
And we'll be back for more.
At magbabalik po ang buhay-buhay sa Amerika. Huwag kayong aalis!
Women's Federation for World Peace is an NGO in general consultative status with the Economic and Social Council of the United Nations. We are women working together to establish a culture of heart in the family, community, nation, and world in order to achieve genuine and sustainable peace under God. By empowering women with knowledge, skills, and supportive community to discover their unique value and bring lasting peace. For more information and to become a member, visit our website at wfwp.us today. Congratulations, Buhay Buhay sa Amerika!
At muli pong nagbabalik ang Buhay-Buhay sa Amerika ni Rhia Luz.
Oh my God, mga kababayan, look, we have the treasures of the Filipino community are here from Philippines and beyond. Ay, naku, this is the
Crowded.
Yeah, this is the best way to end our show. Pero hindi pa po nagtatapos na ipakilala sa inyo ang isa pang rising star of our Filipino community. We have Nico De Garis in the house. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Nico, for coming.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. This is so exciting. This is so nice in here.
Thank you.
So much equipment.
I look forward that we can have you come perform next time.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Please.
By the way, mga kababayan, Nico is here to promote his upcoming concert. But before that, I need to, before I give Nico, I need to be able to read our upcoming events, or else we will not have the time. So Javier, I am going to mention our upcoming events, which is tonight, BLD or Buklod Bukas Loob sa Diyos has a cowboy dance at 6 p.m. tonight. Please get your ticket from any BLD member. And November 15, Women's Federation for World Peace, the Global Women's Peace Network, is happening in Washington, D.C. And also November 16 to 17, the Asian Festival is happening in Scottsdale.
Yes.
So it's a free event. So don't miss this opportunity. And November 23, Kuya Gio Gonzaga's birthday and Thanksgiving party, and also Madam Flor Magbanwa's golden birthday and book launching of her new book, Florism. So November 23. December 6, 7, and 8, IFA, Asian International Film Festival in Arizona at the Polak Theater in Tempe. Contact Mr. Iman Basas Turco. Do you have a music or a video to play on that one, Javier? IFA, Asian International Film Festival in Arizona. Contact the founder, Mr. Iman Basas Turco, for more information and tickets. It's very exciting, right?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And
I'm
there's-
excited.
Yes. So, Rebecca, let's go there, okay?
Yeah, we're going
Yes.
together.
If maybe you can cover for Buhay Buhay sa Amerika.
Only for you.
Thank you so much. And there's also more. December 7, episode 33. Call to serve. The Filipino priests are coming in. Buhay Buhay sa Amerika. And December 28, Mother Moon invites 30,000 clergies at Prudential Center in New Jersey. So please, I hope that we can come. Do you have the flyer on that one, Javier? Yes, still looking. And of course, December 15 to 24 is our Simbang Gabi. That's coming up. And now we can talk about the November 22 Generation X concert begins. Nico, can you tell us more about this?
So this concert, produced by Bison Productions, we're inviting Geneva Cruz and Rachel Alejandro to sing for us, and they want to do a nice show to reminisce about the time that they toured here in America back in the 90s.
Yeah.
And
We can show Nico's handsome face now, Javier.
Oh my gosh. And so they're gonna do a full concert to review their time here in America, kind of to represent like Generation X. You know, everyone's trying to talk about boomers and like age different things, and they really want to give a good callback to those, Generation X. What are the good music that they're doing, and so along with them, me and my cohort from the Wacopa this past 2018.
Let's focus. Let's focus the video to Nico for now.
Oh.
Ayan.
We're front acts for her, and I think you guys were talking in the last segment about like how powerful the Filipino community here is in Arizona, and there's just so much talent, and we were trained and helped along with Mary Beth Pascua, the Voice of Asia. She's out here, and she helped coach us along and into the World Stars 2018 this past summer in Long Beach, and we all I think everyone came back with medals actually.
Yes.
And so we wanted to come celebrate, and like hopefully we can invite more people to that roster, and add a good front line for other Filipino artists to really make Arizona a part of that traveling circuit that they come in, because I think we're really inviting. We have a Jollibee coming out in Chandler.
Yes.
Like what? Wow. But so this concert will be on November 22nd, and we are all selling tickets. Everyone, all of the acts are all selling their individual tickets to get about 10% of the proceeds.
Oh, that's nice.
To support themselves, because we want to show that it's very encouraging to pursue your arts here.
That's right.
In Arizona. There's so much talent, and there's enough space on the internet, if not the rest of the world, for all of us to have a spot.
Yes, and for the nation to see Arizona's rising.
Oh yeah.
And there's so many talents here in Arizona. We thank you for being here, Nico, and your mom here too.
Oh my gosh.
Which is she actually helped us on our anniversary celebration, the Paya dancers.
Oh yeah.
I'm
very, very aware of them.
Thank you so much, Miss Madam Alma de Garis, for your support. Yes, and by the way, this concert of Generation X, all these local artists are actually Buhay sa Amerika's featured artists. Kaya we really need to support them. All of them performed here at the show.
Yeah.
You're the only one who we haven't heard. So Nico, can we invite you in the future?
Yes, of course.
All right. Narinig ninyo yan. Nag-yes na siya.
I was going to say maraming salamat to all the mothers, because without them, we wouldn't have all this talent.
Yes, parents.
Here at the table.
Fathers too.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. So, as we wrap the show, may we be able to hear the parents. National treasure nandito. The Grandmaster himself. Themselves. Grandmaster Rogelio Barcenilla.
Kumusta?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us here.
And thank you for being here.
Of course.
Sister
It's our
Lilibet.
pleasure.
Yes. It's an honor for us here at Buhay sa Amerika to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you for your support to Buhay sa Amerika.
Sure.
And
All the time.
yes, thank you so much. Gabe, do you have Gabriel? Do you have anything else to say to close our show for today?
That's a very tough question. But, I would just say, God is good. No, honestly, like, I feel like for the first time, I feel like everyone's gonna do wonderful things for 2020. I feel like this year was like a very huge transition for a lot of people. I'm sure a lot of people went through a lot of things this year, but I feel like, by the end of this year, if you just stayed on your grind and stayed focused, like everything is transitioning to 2020. It's going to be a big year for our community too. So I'm really excited. And it's actually nice to see that everyone, and I always knew there was a lot of talented people like Filipinos like in the community, but it's nice that everyone, like you are giving us an opportunity to come together and just, even like in general, I'm just glad that the Filipino community is like as supportive as it is back in the Philippines. Like, it's all about the whole family thing, because I always see you around, so it's like you're a family too. So it's nice to see everyone. But
that is one thing we really have to promote, that we Filipinos support one another, not just as kababayan but as family.
Yes.
Great word. Becca, do you have anything to say?
I'm just thankful that we got this time to explore all these different talents that are just going to help the younger generation be able to perpetuate whatever message they feel like perpetuating. And thank you guys so much for putting your names and your work out there and working so hard, and all that you do. You guys are amazing. So thank you all.
And you too. You have represented the Filipinos in Arizona from the very beginning, and we're so grateful. Miss Rebecca Jo Acero is not only she's branching out to continue to support the younger generation. Yes. And DJ Patrick?
Yes.
Anything to say?
I just want to thank you guys for having me out, and like I said, just to show that there's so much support for Filipinos out here, and we just want to keep it going. And if I could promote my social media.
Yes.
If they can follow me at DJ Psychopat. All my social media is the same thing, DJ PSYCHOPAT. That's it.
That's good. Wait a second. Our Prince of R&B has to tell how we can contact you. That's my most important question.
He's not going to be single anymore.
Yeah.
It's all going to be out there.
All right, so if you guys want to find me in all my social medias, just put the letter G in front of Barsanilia. So G Barsanilia, because my first name is Gabe. So
like good and God.
Yes. And you can find all my music on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. By the way, it's one of my singles on Spotify is about to hit 1 million streams.
Yes.
So
Let's let's make it 2 million.
Yeah, but thank you everybody. So yeah, that's how you find it. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, and who to contact in case that they need you to perform?
Mamager.
Relatable.
That's why.
Yeah, everything goes through my mom and stuff. She is my manager, so
yes.
She handles all the paperwork and just getting me connected for performances.
All right, thank you. So contact Miss Lilibet Barsanilia to get the Prince of R&B, and make sure that let's continue to support our talents here. Coach Jonathan, would you be able, Coach Jonathan Banal, can you be able to say a few words?
Again, thanks for having me here. Just want to say, keep on supporting Buhay sa Amerika. Keep on following them and supporting them.
Wow, that's a very huge thing to get from Coach Koy Banal to get support Buhay sa Amerika. Yes, let's please like Buhay sa Amerika and Entre Mujeres Radio. Coach, how they can contact you? Do you have any we can follow you?
Follow me on IG at Coach Tan Banal, and on Facebook Jonathan Banal. That's it.
And YouTube? No YouTube? Okay. You have enough exposure. Yes. And Nico, how can they contact you?
You can find me. My stage name is actually just my two first names, Nico Angelo. You can find that on Facebook. It'll be on Instagram, and also on YouTube. But NicoAngelo.
Nico Angelo. Wow, that's a really nice name. And
Thanks, Mom.
yes, and good voice too. Very talented. And Coach Koy, any word to say?
Si Madam.
Yeah. Ladies first.
Thanks for having us, Miss Rhia.
Thank you, Madam Alma. Thank you for chat yesterday.
Right.
Yeah, we got Coach Jonathan right on the show.
Right.
And
There's
Just in time, too.
yes.
right.
Salamat ulit, Ma'am Rhia.
Thank you.
I hope Jonathan will be back here to help the Ignite AZ basketball, the basketball camp of Arizona.
Oh,
We
is
want Jonathan
yes.
back.
We want
We
him
want
back.
Jonathan back.
Thank you so much, Coach Koy. You ignite all of us to love basketball
Salamat.
here in
salamat.
Arizona. And as like Filipinos loves basketball. Much more. Nandito na ang coach banal and banal, hindi versus.
Father and son.
Yeah. Banal and banal. Sa Pilipinas versus banal di ba? Dito banal and banal. So talagang maraming salamat po. If there's any more of you, we have we're extending few more minutes the show. So if do you see anyone saying hello to us in our live broadcast? Let's mention them. I could not read. Gabe, do you see anyone?
No.
Yeah, you don't have. Oh, sabi ni Sharon Jane Baisan, proud of you, Gabriel Barcenelia.
Oh, thank you.
And she says, Coach Koy Banal and Jonathan Banal continue to be our inspiration. Iman Basas Turco says, go Gabriel Barcenelia.
Thank you, Tito.
Yeah. Sabi ni Marina Acevedo from Chicago, wow, awesome singer. Ben, napakarana. You know, that's one thing I was really wanted to say. First time I felt harana. And, oh my God, napabagsak ako sa kanina, sa first, ano pa lang, yes mo lahat ng kantahan mo, Gabe, because of your wonderful voice. Talagang, isn't true? Yeah.
I said I didn't want it to end, so I mean,
Yeah.
I think it all really comes down to just me loving what I do.
That's true.
There was a lot of times back in like my time that I felt like I said, I felt like giving up, but you know, there was a time that I stayed away from it, and it always made me come back to it regardless, because that's my true love, you know, is my passion for my music. And you know being in, you know, DJ Psychopath with like him in the hip hop community, and you in basketball, like, you know, we all love it. You know what I mean? That's all that really matters at the end of the day, is if you're really truly passionate about something, you're gonna make things work out. You know what I mean? And that's and as long as, and I'm very genuine when it comes to me performing, so I just, you know, I don't try to impress people or anything like that.
You
I
already
just
did. Without doing anything.
I just try to be myself on stage, and I don't try to overthink things. I just let my body do what it's got to do. You know what I mean? And people can feel that. People can gravitate towards genuine, like being genuine and just loving. Yeah. So it's all about connecting with people. You know what I mean?
That's really true. Because if you see Gabriel Barcenelia perform, everything moves. But today, he showed us a different side of him.
You're so nice to me.
Yeah, he only sings. But actually, without you moving, kaming dalawa ni Amerika ang nagmo-move. Talagang napapamove kami sa ganda ng boses mo, at the emotions that are coming from you is really purely passion.
Well, it's nice to actually hear it from someone. You know, I've always, like, people always tell me that it's like they love how I perform, because it's just like I said, like I just stay true to my craft. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that you guys enjoyed my performance, and it's always nice to have, even if it's just one person you know, or as much as, you know, hundreds and thousands in the stage, like I'm still gonna perform with 100% integrity.
Yes.
So
First time I dropped from my seat.
I believe we all, you know, have that passion and drive, and that's what propels us to do what we love. And that's why we're all so different
right.
with our talents.
Nico. I know you also are very passionate when you sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I walked in right when you started singing, and I was just like, "Yo, what?"
So we weren't the only ones.
Oh no! And this and it's such a great space for you to sing in with these walls out here, and they were, hey. But the passion, yeah, I think that's like something you get from some of the best Filipinos, because it's not about impressing people. It's purely about, you know, presenting that you know, almost like singing that, like, so people know that you know what your song is about. Right. You know, that you understand it, and like, you know, it's, the artistry is so much about the expression, and that's the real connection that we give when we, you know, can connect with what we know.
Yeah, and like music is like one of the only things, and like music is one of the only things in the world that doesn't need your permission to change your mood.
Yes. It
So-
changed you.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it's nice that you understand that too. It's nice to hear another artist like feel the same way. You know, some people like kind of go about the whole music thing a different way, but you know, it's nice to see another artist, an artist, like to just know that it's all about just the love in the craft and just connecting with people. If it wasn't for music, I wouldn't be able. I was very introverted growing up, so I had a hard time talking to people, being in front of like classrooms and speaking in front of things, because I had like anxiety. But ever since I brought music into my life, I've made a lot of friends. I got a chance to connect with different kinds of people, and music is a universal language. It brings different kinds of people that you wouldn't expect to be hanging out with. You know what I mean? So
All right. What a beautiful cast we have here on this episode.
I think that Filipinos are always expected to be nurses or somewhere in the medical field. And I'm very thankful for our handful. Okay. Well, what I'm trying to say is I'm very thankful for our handful of, you know, talented people, because we are giving joy in another way that a nurse or doctor wouldn't be able to.
And keep pursuing your dreams and your passion.
just like doctors and stuff, music saves lives too.
That's right. And today, you just saved so many lives. And the hero within us. Kaya thank you so much. We have one more minute to go. And we want to hear Grandmaster Rogelio Barcenilla says anything.
Well, just want to say good luck to myself, because I'll be in the because next week I'll be in the Philippines. I'll be traveling to the Philippines. I'll be playing the national championship.
See,
hopefully I'll qualify for the Olympics again, because next year is going to be the Olympics for the Philippines.
See,
so
let's
it's a busy week for me, because preparing. Hopefully I'll be able to qualify for the team. So.
Yes, and now,
just pray.
that is how we end our show. And maraming salamat po. See you again on December 7. Maraming salamat. God bless you and mabuhay!
Buhay sa Amerika. Join us again next time at entremujeresradio.net. Hanggang sa muli, mabuhay!
¿Te gustaría tener tu programa de radio? Desarrolla tu propio estilo bajo la asesoría y experiencia del equipo de profesionales de JJ Publicidad, con más de 27 años de experiencia. Entre Mujeres Radio, la plataforma de internet para lograr tu sueño de ser una conductora profesional. Contáctanos en www.entremujeresradio.net. Entre Mujeres Radio, radio que se ve.